So it says here, Mount Fuji is an active volcano. The last volcanic eruption was on the 16th of December 1707, and it followed several weeks after an earthquake on 11 November 1707. So it must have been a very interesting year. So it says here, calculate how many decades ago Mount Fuji erupted. Firstly, a decade. 10 years is equals to 1 decade. Okay, 10 years is equals to 1 decade. So what I need to know, firstly, it says how many decades ago. So we are currently sitting on 2023. This paper was written in 2022. Okay, so we subtract 2022. I'm going to come back and use this information, don't worry. And we subtracted with 1707. 2022 minus 1707. That's 315 years ago. Okay. 315 years ago. But this is not decades. This is years. It's not decades. It's years. So I know that 10 years give me 1 decade. So 315 years. That cross multiplication divided by 10. Therefore, it's going to be 315 times 1 divided by 10, which is going to give me 31.5 decades ago. Okay? Makes sense? That's how I would do that. So that's 35 and a half years ago. Write down the total number of days between the earthquake and the last volcanic eruption. So we need to say using total number of days in between, meaning we are subtracting something and something. So in order for us to find the total number of days using those calculations, we are told that the volcanic eruption was on the 16th of December. There we have it. And followed several weeks after. So we have the first one was on the 11th of November, and then it was followed after several weeks after, and then we had the 11th of, okay, let's do a timeline. A timeline is going to help us. So in the timeline, because they all happen in the same year, okay? So it's 11 November to 16 December. November to 16 December. So if we look at how those days are, we are going to find that in between those 2 days, from the 11th of November to the end of November, and then from the 1st of December to the 16th of December. Those are the days that we need to count. So in order for us to find this, we would have to say 30 days minus 11, because there are 30 days in November. So because there are 30 days in November, we are then going to find, what is 30 minus 11? 30 minus 11, it's 19 days. So there's 19 days. Okay, and then we know that from the 1st of December to the 16th of December is 15 days. So this one had 15 days in it. So we need to then add these 2 days, which is going to be 15 days in December plus 19 days in November. 15 plus 19, which is 34 days in between the 2 events. And you see how they, yeah, it's a whole thing there that you need a lot of concentration for.